Hey guys, how's it going? This is Autobot JCB here again for another How to Transform video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2004 Transformers Energon Autobot Hotshot. In addition to Hotshot, I'm going to be showing you how to transform Inferno. Now, the Transformers Energon series picks up, I believe, 15 or 20 years after Transformers Armada. At this point, some of the Decepticons have reluctantly joined with the Autobots, and they are living on various planets, including Cybertron, Earth, I believe Mars is another planet, as well as they have a base established on Earth's moon. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to mine the precious mineral Energon, which is what is needed to not only refuel a transformer, but it's also needed to advance their technology, and it's how they can revitalize their planet and stuff like that. But anyway, in addition to being able to transform into their alt modes, this series of Transformers, they actually have the unique ability. I think it's actually just limited to the Autobots. But they actually have the unique ability where they can now power link with each other through the spark of combination that was given to Optimus Prime from Primus the Creator. So like we have Hotshot and Inferno, they can power link, and then there's also, I believe, 5 or 6 others. I know there's Prowl, Downshift. I know Ironhide can power link with Jetfire. I'm going to be doing all these characters coming up pretty soon. But enough about that. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the transformation of each figure, and then I will show you both variations of their Powerlinx mode. So for right now, we're just going to set Inferno off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and start with Hotshot. Now, you may recognize the name Hotshot from the Transformers Armada series, and I will show you a comparison for the 2002 Hotshot variant and the 2004 Hotshot variant. So right here, this is the 2002 Transformers Armada Hotshot, and this is the 2004 version. Personally, I still prefer the Armada Hotshot over the Energon version. I think that this version of Hotshot saw quite a bit more action than this version of Hotshot did. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move him off to the side. And now I will show you how to transform the Energon Hotshot into his alt mode. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and remove his blaster from the little pinhole that is right here. It just pops off this peg right here. We'll go ahead and set that off to the side because we're going to be using that in just a minute. The next thing you'll want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and take the entire front of the car, go ahead and just fold that around just like that. And then if you grab right here and go ahead and pull that apart just like that, that will actually make the entire middle section of the car spring up just like that. And then if you take the window of the car and go ahead and rock it down on its hinge just like this, these will actually become kind of the shin guards for Hotshot's alt mode. And then what you do is if you go ahead and take these blue panels right here, or gray, whichever you prefer, go ahead and flip these out just like this. And flip that one out just like that. Those are actually going to be Hotshot's feet. And then if you grab right here and right here, go ahead and split that apart off of this pin right here. And there we have Hotshot's legs. The next thing you'll want to do is if you take the door of the car and go ahead and flip it up just like this, and go ahead and flip the other one up just like that. And then if you take this and you fold it straight out and then flip this out on its hinge just like this, and then bring it back down, there's one of Hotshot's arms. Go ahead and flip up, rock out, and flip back down. There we go. And then if you turn them around and you actually open up the hood of the car just like that, it will reveal the engine block with the Autobot symbol on it. Now this right here just rolls around just like this, and as you do, it'll stop just like that. And then what you do is you take Hotshot's head and go ahead and bring it out just like that. And what you'll do is you'll actually just set it right over these link ports that go right here, and then finally go ahead and close the hood of the car. So there we have Hotshot. And we'll go ahead and give him his blaster back. So there we have Hotshot ready to go. Now, one thing I think is kind of neat, all the Autobots and the Decepticons have these round ports right here on their chests or their arms or whatever. Those can actually be, if you actually have the Omnicons, I'll be doing those videos coming up pretty soon as well. If you have the Omnicons, each Omnicon comes with a little Energon chip. In the show, what these do is they boost the power level of the transformer that they're attached to. And for some of the Omnicons, when they pass their Energon chips onto the larger transformers, they are also granted a specialized Energon weapon that unfortunately only lasts as long as the power-up does. And you can actually just take this little Energon chip and you just line it up with this little ridge right here and just go ahead and push it down just like that. And Hotshot has a little bit of a power boost. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this off. Okay, so there we have Hotshot transformed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to transform Inferno, and then we will get on to power linking. So for right now, we're just going to move Hotshot off to the side. All right, so now this is the 2004 Inferno. As you can see, he turns into a kind of a neat fire truck. He's got a missile launcher as the fire hose that's mounted on the top of him. To get this one started, what you'll want to do, now this is actually optional. I don't think you absolutely have to remove this, but I do just to make sure I don't end up breaking anything. So the entire weapon assembly just comes off. It unpins from right here, and then it actually has this bigger pin that links right into this port right here. And that way you can, and what that does is when you transform him, it actually flips around and faces the other way. So that way when he points his arm, the entire fire hose, or the entire cannon points out and shoots. But anyway, so to get this one started, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take these gray panels right here with the ladder, and we'll go ahead and flip them around just like this, and just like that. And then what you do is you go ahead and grab this section right here and this section right here. Go ahead and pull them apart. You'll have two ports right here and here, and those will actually be on these pins right here. They're very easy to detach. And as you do, just go ahead and bring these all the way down just like this. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and flip these back panels and just go ahead and flip them just like that, because those are going to become Inferno's feet. And then we'll go ahead and pull right here and split his legs apart. The next thing you'll want to do is if you come up here, go ahead and grab right here and go ahead and pull these apart just like that and move them off to the side. And then go ahead and bring the arm down just like that. Bring the other arm down just like that. And then finally what you'll do is you'll go ahead and take these grates right here and go ahead and flip this up just like this and flip that up, or flip that open just like that. And that will reveal Inferno's face. And then what you'll do is if you go ahead and take the cannon, move it just like that, and then just go ahead and reattach it to Inferno's arm. Just like that. So there we have Inferno and Hotshot both transformed, ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you both versions of the Powerlinx mode, one of which is where Inferno is the upper half of the combination of the Powerlinx mode, and then the other one is where Hotshot is the upper half. So we're going to go ahead and move back onto Hotshot, and we're going to move Inferno off to the side. So what you'll do here is go ahead and remove Hotshot's blaster, because we'll be using that in just a minute. What you'll do is go ahead and rock up his arm back into his sitting position as if he's transforming back into vehicle mode. And if you flip down the door, it'll look just like that. And then what you do is if you grab right here and you disconnect this pin from this port right here, you can actually flip this around just like that. And we'll go ahead and flip the arm up. Whoops. Flip the arm up, close the door, unhinge, and then flip that around. The next thing you'll do is go ahead and move put his feet back into the position just like that. And just like that. And then what you do is you go ahead and open the hood of the car and take Hotshot's head. Now, when you do this, turn his head around just like this, and then go ahead and flip it back in just like that. And then when you have this closed, go ahead and flip him over. And if you grab both of his legs, or actually grab right about his waist, and go ahead and pull that apart. But as you do, turn this off to the side just like this. Because now, just like with the Transformers Armada Super Optimus Prime, Hotshot's legs now become his arms. And then what you do is if you flip this back and you reach in here and grab his head, go ahead and flip that up. Now there's a little port right here on the side of his neck. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just right in front of my finger. That will actually link into the little hinge that's right here. Go ahead and click that in there and then bring Hotshot's head down. And there's the upper half of Powerlinx Hotshot. Okay, so we'll set him there, and now I will show you how to transform Inferno. I apologize. So the first thing you'll do is you go ahead and take Inferno's weapon off, just like that. And then go ahead and close the panels on Inferno's face. Go ahead, and then the next thing you do is go ahead and bring Inferno's head down just like that, and then flip his head up, and then flip it onto that hinge just like that, so it sits just like that. I apologize if I went out of frame, but you bring his head back down just like that. Go ahead and flip that so it looks just like that. The next thing you'll do is you'll go ahead and bring his arms back up into their sitting position as if you're putting him back in vehicle mode. Now, one difference you do here is you'll take the entire shoulder plate and go ahead and slide it out until it lines up here. Go ahead and pull that and slide that out. And then go ahead and bring the arms back just like this. And then what you do is you'll go ahead and take these panels in here, flip them out just like that. Yeah, flip that out just like that. Then what you do is you take the leg section, go ahead and bring it around just like that. And as you do, you take Inferno's arms and you'll seat them into the opening that is right here where these feet just came out. And as you do, the port for his vehicle mode will link back in just like that. So it'll look like that. Go ahead and put that one in too, just like that. And then finally what you do is you take the front of the truck, flip this panel open, which will reveal the Powerlinx port. And then what you do is you take Hotshot and hook him on to that port just like that. And there we have Powerlinx Hotshot. And in addition to Hotshot's own gun, he can also use Inferno's weapon if he wants to. All right. I don't know about you, but I would not want to be a Decepticon on the receiving end of this attack. I think this is a pretty neat combination. And now I will show you how to reverse the combination so that way you have Powerlinx Inferno. All right, so we'll go ahead and take off Hotshot. Now this is actually pretty easy. You can actually almost switch him back around virtually the same way. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and dislodge his arm and we'll bring it back up just like that. Dislodge this arm and bring it around just like that. And then what we do is just go ahead and flip Inferno over, slide the armor plates back and turn his arm. Bring his arm down just like this. Turn his arm, slide the armor plate, bring his arm down just like that. Go ahead and take the feet for the Powerlinx Hotshot mode. Go ahead and bring that out just like that and flip that plate down. And bring that out and flip that plate down. Oh, you gotta make sure that's up there. And then go ahead and open the panels that are on Inferno's face. And then what you do is you go ahead and bring this back just like this, because these are going to be two overhead cannons that can be on Inferno just like that. And that's literally all you have to do in order to switch him from the leg configuration to the top half configuration. But make sure that you have this panel open so that way you can hook him onto Hotshot really easily. So there's what that looks like right there. Okay, and then next what we'll do is we'll take the gun off of Hotshot, and we'll take Inferno's blaster. And you can actually put Inferno's gun right back onto his wrist, because he can use that while he's in his in the Powerlinx mode. So then for Hotshot, what you'll do, just go ahead and straighten the arm and turn it, and then straighten the arm, turn it, flip open the feet one more time, just like that. Flip that open, and then pop his head off of that hinge just like that, and just fold his head into the cab of the car just like that. But leave it like this when you're done, because all we're doing is we're just flipping Hotshot's leg shut just like this, and just like that. And that's literally all you do with Hotshot. And then we'll go ahead and reconnect him onto Inferno. But anyway, so there we have Powerlinx Inferno. In my opinion, I think this is actually one of the better Powerlinx modes, because not only can Inferno use his own weapon, but he also has the 2 overhead cannons, plus he can use Hotshot's weapon if he wants to. But anyway, that's the 2004 Transformers Energon Autobot Hotshot, as well as Autobot Inferno. If you guys have any other ideas for other Transformers you'd like me to try and do, feel free to comment below, even hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I'm going to be moving forward with a lot of Transformers Energon videos coming up, so if you guys have any ideas of ones you'd like me to do, feel free to let me know. Until then, bye!